The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus told his disciples a parable. Can a blind person guide a blind person? Will not both fall into a pit? No disciple is superior to the teacher, but when fully trained, every disciple will be like his teacher. Why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own? How can you say to your brother, "Brother, let me remove that splinter in your eye," when you do not even notice the wooden beam in your own eye? You hypocrite! Remove the wooden beam from your eye first, then you will see clearly to remove the splinter in your brother's eye. A good tree does not bear rotten fruit, nor does a rotten tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its fruit. For people do not pick figs from thorn bushes, nor do they gather grapes from brambles. A good person out of the store of goodness in his heart produces good, but an evil person out of a store of evil produces evil. For from the fullness of the heart the mouth speaks. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Hi, this is Father Nick Smith, Parochial Vicar of Christ the King Parish in Des Moines. Today's Gospel reveals to us the importance of our own interior conversion so that we might in turn bless others by our Christian life. Of course, a good tree cannot bear rotten fruit, and a rotten tree cannot bear good fruit. So must we be good to the core. So must we be transformed from within so that the life we bear is good, that the fruit we bear is good. In terms of the corrections that we are to offer others, the Lord gives us this lesson of the beam and the splinter. There are two ways in which we can err in fraternal correction. One is the way the Lord mentions, that we try to correct the littlest fault of our neighbor while we ourselves have that same fault and maybe to even a bigger degree. The other way we can err in human correction is by not correcting at all. We can convince ourselves, sometimes out of a place of false humility, that we have no right to correct other people because we too are sinners. This too is an error. If we never correct our neighbor, if we never try to help others get back on the right path or to correct their behavior, well then we're not being charitable to them either. And so we're asked to walk that narrow way, continuing to work on our own interior conversion by the help of God. And a fruit of doing that is also helping our neighbor to do the same. May God bless you, and let us continue praying for each other.